when I'm in a situation that I don't know how to handle it, I always ask guidance from God. And of course, I had those low moments where people were used to troll me, especially with my body. And the reason actually it used to hurt me so much, it's because I was really sick. I've battled gastritis for so long. I think since class 6. So nimekuanga na gastritis for a very long period of time. Sometimes, by the way, you could meet me right now off my rate card at any particular point, because I believe every client huwa mtu anadeal na yeye kitofauti. Of course, I wouldn't ignore someone just because they have a small business. There are people even who approach me and I just decide, let me just do, kama ni kukupost Instagram, it won't cost me anything. Let me just post for you just to support you. So red card is not something that I would really talk about.
Hey guys, what's popping? It's Oda Trudy. Welcome to my channel. And guys, as you can see, I have Mungai Eve on my channel, guys, and where I'm so happy. Eve sasa.
Hey, when
nimemwambush tu ana siku eti tumepanga ama nime have to kumwambush.
We always planned like to do
an interview,
a better interview.
Yeah, true. But salimia watu mama.
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's your girl Mungai Eve. Yeah, and I'm here kwa Trudy finally.
Finally she's here. Director nataka tu zoom. Mimi hii look imeniweza. Utuambie tu kutoka kwa kiatu umevaa how much. If mafanzi wangu watie bidii.
Maybe roughly. Kiatu? Okay, the shoe I got from London, a brand known as Sini. I've always wanted to shop from them. So there was a time last year, I just decided, why not? Let me just shop from them. So I got a few items from them, but sijaanza kuziva, sasa ndo naanza. But they have that behavior of, naweza buy kitu, alafu ni before ni buy, but bado iko kwa nyumba. So I got it from there. Yeah. And then the short I just got from town, a random shop hata siwezi kumbuka. Yeah.
Nywele tunaona umechange. By the way umeamua kuchange, ni umechange inakuanga na locks sana. Tumekuzana na locks but umeamua na ni white.
Okay, many people are used to me with dreadlocks, and of course I'm going back to dreadlocks because I love them, and na feelingi hazikupe stress. Unajua like braids was zinabomoka haraka nini, and then they protect your hair. So of course nitarudi, but I felt like I want to look different. Yeah, that's why I changed, but definitely I'm going back to dreadlocks. That's where I belong.
Wow,
exactly.
Either if you do a good job, hiyo ni kitu moja yenye mimi lazima nikwambie hata kwa camera, you do a good job, you inspire a lot of people.
You're also doing an amazing work.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And maybe tueleze kidogo, how well do you prepare maybe your interviews, because even your questions and how you do your interviews ziko sawa kabisa, unajipanga aje?
Okay, yani to be honest with you guys, sometimes I do prepare and sometimes I don't prepare.
You just go.
But najipatanga tu nikiwa kwa set, I'll always ask the right questions. But I would say that when I got to the industry, Trevor used to push me so much to research to, yani niingie kwa mtandao, because mimi sikuwa mtu wa mtandao kabisa, mimi hata sikuwa najua wasanii. So alianzanga kunipush, nikaanza kufuatilia entertainment nini. So unapatanga hata hakuna story inanipita. So hata nikipatana na msanii, I always know what to ask. But I wouldn't say it's not good to research, especially when I have like an international artist coming, or ama nimepanga exclusive ile ni sit down, lazima ni ensure hizo the past days nimekuwa nikipiga research. So sometimes I research, sometimes God anafanya tu miracles.
Now wewe ni celeb.
Really?
Has it affected you in any way, like being a celeb, ukipita pale kila mtu imekuwa affect in any way, maybe being a celeb?
I would say personally, I decided that being known or being followed by many people, I wouldn't call myself a celebrity. It won't limit me from living my life. So there was a time that it used to limit me so much until I made this decision. Actually, I made the decision last year, because ilikuwa imefika mahali I'm always at home, I don't have friends. Yani nimekaa tu, nimeboeka. So it reached a point and I was like, I'm just 22 years old. Then niko hapa, I don't want to go, sijui watu wataniona, sijui nini. So I just decided, let me just live life to the fullest. Of course, sometimes there are disadvantages, there are challenges. Maybe nimetoka kama saizi tuko hapa sijui saa 6 ama saa 7. Maybe I stop by somewhere. Just an example, at Westlands, utapata watu wa bike, kila mtu ananijua. They don't know, maybe umeshinda umechoka the whole day. So you have to talk to them, lazima uongee na wao, waambie hivi na hivi. Of course, kuna wale watu maybe anatapata na wewe na bad day, I feel like wanamlenga of which si ukweli. So challenges I think ni kama hiyo, but I always love meeting up with my fans. I always feel good nikipatana nao wananisalimia, and that is something I always do. So I wouldn't call it a challenge because me I consider myself blessed because see watu wengi wanajulikana but they are not influential to a point that akipita mahali mtu atajua ni yeye. Like mimi kama saizi I did this hair I think yesterday night, na bado nikipita mtu anajua huyu ni Eve, na hata hajaniona hata uso. Imagine sometimes even on masks but they know ni wewe na ni wewe. So I just appreciate it. I take it as a favor and a blessing from God, and I cannot complain at all.
Wow. What is that one thing you love about Mungai brand right now as we speak? Kitu tu ambayo ukiangalia hivi unajivunia, unasema yenyewe najivunia.
One thing that I love so much, especially currently, is the fact that we've been able to evolve. Right now we have a presenter, we have of course it's something that we've been trying to do, but ilikuwa I come through, but right now it's doing well. And also the fact that we've been able to grow on, we were big on Instagram and YouTube alone. Right now we are really growing on Facebook. I think we joined in December, and right now we're almost at 400,000. Yani venye ina grow, it's so crazy. So the fact that we are able to connect with fans from any social media platform, it's something that I love because it shows that brand Mungai is something, yani ishakuwa household name, everybody anaijua. And then I can also see the growth by, mtu anajijuanga. Like myself as a presenter at Mungai Eve, I have really grown. Like how I used to ask questions and how I ask them right now, how I used to view content and right now is totally different. So it has been a great experience. Yeah, I would say also another thing is I can tell, you can tell when you're influential and you are not. Apart from brand Mungai Eve being just an interviewer, so many people wanna relate na brand Mungai Eve, like everywhere. Yani it's so crazy. Everywhere I go, hadi ushago.
Hata mimi nimekuwa ushago katoto ka 5 years kanajua Mungai Eve. Hata nilikuona kwa video nyingine na Mungai Eve, I'm like what?
Yeah, imagine like even kids are my fans. So I'm always like what? Sometimes I tunachunga content tunafanya. So I think the way we are connecting with fans is something that I would really naweza jivunia sana.
And wewe unaweza tuambia red card sasa hivi unajua unacheza na red card ya juu kabisa because sasa wewe brand ni kubwa.
I've never mentioned about my red card at any particular point because I believe every client huwa mtu anadeal na yeye kitofauti. Of course I wouldn't ignore someone just because they have a small business. There are people even who approach me and I just decide let me just do, kama ni kukupost Instagram, it won't cost me anything. Let me just post for you just to support you. So red card is not something that I would really talk about because sioni tu myself, I don't really, not like I don't value money. Of course everybody loves money and I value money, but I wouldn't like sit here or stand here and start saying, oh, my red card rates are this. Of course my red card has grown from who I was in 2020, 2021, 2022 and right now in 2023. Definitely each and every year we change the red card. So it's totally different as it last year. But I won't mention because where clients wanaweza kuwa scared wapote. Every client na deal na yeye venye amekuja.
Sasa hizi umepatia watu platform, you have a presenter, and ile siku lieka watu wakaanza Mungai Eve is pregnant, simuangalie Mungai Eve sijui nini like tu miezi ngapi watu wakingoja. Now through this channel I'm privileged to have her, and by the way hajafanya interview toka hizi story mwanze kusema. Now she's going to answer you.
I think the issue of me being pregnant, I've addressed it so many times until right now na kuanga zile za sasa tena. Actually right now I feel my tummy has really became small. Imekuwa ndogo sana. So I don't know, but mtoto ni baraka, akikuja tutalea pia. But of course I'm not pregnant. I just nowadays I have a lot in my table. Yani life is not all about what you guys see here. Like sometimes I have a lot of things that I'm going through, not really negatively ama vitu mbaya, like niko na vitu mob sana na deal nazo. I'm trying to chase different things, so you have to lay grounds. Unajua like God willing, I'm really hoping that I'm going back to school this year. So lazima ni lay ground. Like time siko huyu mtu ako wapi. Sometimes I'm also planning to travel the world. So haiwezi kuimenyamaza just because I'm not there. I want people to see Mungai Eve as a TV, not Mungai Eve as an individual. Like they just see it as a TV. No matter where I am, it can always continue to grow. Yeah.
Eve umetoka from somewhere na umegrow and you've handled online trolls like in a different way. Na watu hujiuliza kwa ni hivyo overcome aje hizi vitu like ukienda comment section those hizi zimepungua. Sasa hizi unaona zimepungua kulingana. Maybe tueleze kidogo ni nini ilikusaidia Eve hadi ukafika mahali uko right now you are very strong, hakuna kitu inaweza kugonga ati ama nini. Unajua watu kama sisi sasa ndo tumefikia hapo sasa tunagongwa kabisa.
Okay, I would say like one thing it's God. I always when I'm in a situation that I don't know how to handle it, I always ask guidance from God. And of course I had those low moments where people were used to troll me, especially with my body. And the reason actually it used to hurt me so much, it's because I was really sick. I've battled gastritis for so long. I think since class 6. So nimekuanga na gastritis for a very long period of time. Sometimes by the way you could meet me. Right now of late sijakuwa na issues since I visited Komarok Modern. I think sijakuwa na issues. Not I think sijakuwa na issues. But there was a time you could meet me today like I'm flat. My tummy is flat. Then tomorrow unapata na mimi unapata nakandi kama niko na 3 months pregnant or something. But it was just bloating. So nimesuffer hiyo ya kuambia you're pregnant. I've suffered another one. Hiyo ya kuambia mimi ni mkonde, sijui nini. So that one I just really learn kujipenda. You know when you love yourself, even you know Trudy, if you love yourself saizi hata nikuja nikuambia mimi sikupendi like it doesn't it haifai kuaffect in any way because that's my own opinion. Not everybody will love you. Of course the love and the hate comes in equal measures, but I think the love actually is inakuanga mingi sana just that as human beings. Hata nikipata comment 100 watu wanajisifu, nikipata tu moja inani hurt, but right now I'm at a point whereby I'm always ready. I can just wake up and maybe find someone hata alienda akafanya interview akasema sijui nini, or just wake up and find someone has just written a funny comment. But also I think the way I've grown, you know, I came to the industry when I was very young. I was 20 years. So venye pia na grow body kila mahali, so I think pia imepunguza watu wa kutroll.
I don't feel like the body is
okay, I love my body how it is, but last year I was so scared because it reached a point, and in my entire life, by the way, let me just talk about it right now. I've always been between 46 to 47 kgs. I've never sijawahi hiyo time sasa size yuko hapo. So hiyo time, so it reached a point last year. Hiyo time watu wakasema niko na ball. Nikafikisha 55. So you could tell I've added weight because nilikuwa naanza kukaa hivi. So I started getting so scared. I even started going to the gym. I started working out. Like I was so scared. And one thing about me, I'm not a foodie ati. Maybe mtu anaweza nifuatilia kwa status ama kwa Instagram adhani I love food. But then I struggle a lot to eat. Actually hadi saa hizi bado nakunya dawa za appetite. I struggle to eat. So I was like, where is the weight coming from? And then nikakaa tu, I started learning, let me just work out kidogo. I nikashed right now that time I was at 55. So nikashed off like 2. Currently I'm at 53 point something, and I think I would want to maintain it at this point.
Kila kumalizia, I know wewe ni celeb, lazima DM zimejaa. Wanaume wako pale and you have Trevor. How do you handle such?
Of course DMs are there, and as we grow they get even crazier. Because you get DMs from so big people, yani watu wakubwa, very big people in the country, very big artists. But of course you cannot forget your goal just because somebody ameingia kwa DM yako. It's always good to respect the fact that somebody is in a relationship. But kama mtu ameangalia tu profile akaona yenyewe there is someone but they still wanaendelea. So some of them I respond because pia unajua watu wengine hawakujangi direct. Wengine atakuja ni kama mwingine maybe ni msanii mkubwa, so you'll talk, but always I always watch my boundaries because I wouldn't want. See, of course I'm in a relationship. Sisi taka vitu zitafanya ni kama nionekane otherwise, but ziko.
Wow. Eve amewajibu tukimalizia. People have been saying, oh, you and Eve have issues nini. So tuko na Eve hapa. We want to yes, like what have been asking, oh, Trudy mnakuanga na issue na Eve nini.
Maybe you say, do you have an issue with me and you?
No. That's why you're here. Eve si yako hapa hivi, so we want to say this on camera. Me and Eve hatuna issue by the tuna complete. Eve wewe uko na issue.
We've never had any issue, but of course, I used to see that aspect of comparison when you were starting. I think sasa pia ilipungua. So people used to compare us, maybe tukifanya press pamoja. You know, mimi how I am, if I have a question, siwezi acha msanii to delay ati because I'm waiting for someone to ask a question. I'll always ask questions mbio because pia I know nyinyi tunaelewa because unajua pia hapa kwa ground inakuanga pressure. You can just get silent and the artist decide to leave. So lazima inakuanga ni ku catch up mbio. So I used to see them, but I was like, oh, she's doing a good job. I don't have any problem. Actually, me, I've never had any beef with anyone, but of course, lazima my fans. Yeah, but there have never been any problem, of course.
Lastly, I want you to talk to your fans, then you talk to my fans, and also let's give a message to Director Trevor. By the way, ni mtu amekuwa your husband, your boyfriend, amekusupport sana. Yes, just talk to them.
Okay, to my fans, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I don't take anything for granted. May the Lord always bless you guys for me. And to Trudy's fan, guys, kama hamjafika kwa channel yangu, search Mungai. If you get there, you watch amazing content on all platforms. Actually, you can watch our content on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Kila mahali you can watch us. And to Trevor, of course, he has been the most supportive person I've ever met in my life, and I'll always give him his flowers when he's still here with us. I appreciate him each and every day for the support, for always pushing me to be the better version of myself. I really appreciate him, and of course I love him so much.
Eve, thank you so much for your time.
Lakini
sasa juu nimemuambush, you will have to tutafute time tukae chini tuongee vizuri hizo maswali zingine. Thank you so much. Nashukuru sana for your time, and to my fans, twende kwa channel yake. If you've not subscribed to Mungai Eve,
we want to hit 1 million subscribers.
Na watu wa Mungai Eve mkuje. Watu wa Mungai Eve mkuje pia. Si ndio? Wakuje